Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shin Show. I'm your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Thursday, December the 27th, 2018, vlog number 2498. I got a happy friend-anniversary shout out, Facebook friend-anniversary that is. Shout out going out to Kitty Turner. So, hey, happy friend anniversary to you, Kitty. Meow. I have to say it just because with a name like Kitty, it prompts it automatically. It just do. So, there you go. Happy friend anniversary to you. Gonna sing just a couple songs. Gonna get off and do the daily bread, and then we're just gonna shut her down real quick. Winter is upon us, and I can't really tell you what, this winter map thing that I use really, I don't know how often they update it, but might have just gotten updated. We got some clouds tonight, lows 31s, winds west 10 to 20 miles per hour, and tomorrow, Friday, December the 28th, sorry. Tomorrow, December 28th, we got sunshine, along with some clouds intervals. Highs near 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And then mostly clear skies overnight. Lows near 23. Winds northwest to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then generally sunny on Saturday, December 29th, despite a few afternoon clouds. Highs near 36 degrees, winds light and variable near 5 miles per hour, north to northwest. And then mostly clear skies overnight, lows near 24, winds light and variable, around southwest winds around 2 miles per hour. And then we've got generally sunny, despite a few afternoon cloud highs around 45. That's Sunday. Almost the exact same forecast as Saturday, Sunday, December 30th. Wow. Generally sunny skies, despite a few afternoon clouds. Highs around 45. Winds south to southeast at 5 miles per hour to 8 miles per hour. 5 to 10 miles per hour, so I guess that would be 8 miles per hour. And then Sunday night, showers early, becoming wet, and a steady late rain. Lows around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain is 90%, so be prepared for wetness. Rainfall near a quarter of an inch. And that's your St. Charles weather through the weekend. Alrighty then, hey, let's cut that and jump on over here to at least one song. I was going to do one, but I haven't heard it in a long time, and I really don't have time to listen to it, so I'm not going to do it. So, but what I am going to do is a couple songs here. One of them is because there's a commercial going around right now. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Oh, can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Alright. How about some Simon and Garfunkel? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seed while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain, it still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. And when my eyes were stabbed by the flashing of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fools, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words they fell like silent raindrops fall and echo in the wells of silence. And the people bowed their head and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was for me. And the sign said, the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls and whispered in the sounds of silence. Okay, there you go. I was going to do Neil Diamond, and then I chickened out. Um, it just didn't, I was going to do Sweet Caroline, but like I said, I haven't heard it long enough in such a long time. Then I was going to do Edelweiss, and either one of them would be good, but I'm going to practice them first before I do them. So we're going to have a short one tonight, I believe. Yeah, because, well, it's only 6 minutes into it. Ooh, I better sing one more. Okay, hold on. I will do one more. But it's going to be something I know. So just bear with. How about a kid's song? Song lyrics: Puff the Magic Dragon. Of course, we all know that this hasn't got anything to do with kids. It's all about rolling papers and marijuana and bad stuff, Well, at least that's the rhetoric that they tried to put on it. They put the spin on it back in the 60s, saying that it was all about Mary Jane and marijuana and all that stuff. Little Jackie Paper. Little Jackie Rolling Papers, he never came no more. Oh, Puff, he was a magic dragon. Oh, yeah. Anyway, but that's not the case. This is about a dragon. It's about some little kid's dreams in a dreamland that he grew up in and he lived in. Anyway, it goes something like this. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And little Jackie Paper, oh, he loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings wings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. While together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. And Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales they fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist of a land called Honolulu. Kind of sad when you think about it, isn't it? All right, that one's it. Can't do anymore because, well, that one hit me worse than Teddy Bear yesterday. Or yesterday, was it yesterday I done Teddy Bear? I'm not sure what day it was, but anyway. Just snuck up on me, caught me off guard. Because I forgot, all about the whole story of the song. Anyway, today's devotion, and oh, wait a minute, don't let me forget to remind you that I will be starting in January 1st, the Bible with Briscoe. Remember to get with me. That will be the sections of the Bible that the Daily Bread recommends to get through the Bible in a year. So just bear with, and I will read through the Bible within the year, starting January 1st, and we'll start with Genesis and Matthew. So get your Bibles and get them ready, and you can follow along and read with. Like I said, I use the NIV, and I'll tell you what that stands for here in a minute. Why not tell you now? Anyway, I use the NIV, which is the New International Version. And just because it works out best for me, I can understand it quite well. It's more American English, basically, is what it is. Translated as American English. Anyway, today I'll be reading Colossians 1, 15 through 23. The devotion for the day is called The Highest Place. And if you're keeping up with your book in a year, your Bible in a year, for this year, then you'll be on Zechariah 1 through 4 and Revelation 18. So you'll be ending up about the time I'm starting. And if you started it in January 1st, doesn't matter. Whatever time of the year you start is the time of the year you'll be picking up. Okay? Anyway, here we go. Colossians 1:15 through 23. The supremacy of the Son of God. The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn all over all creation. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones of power or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have the supremacy. For God was pleased to have all his fulfillment dwell in him, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether things on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross. Once you were alienated from God and were enemies in your minds because of your evil behavior. But now he has reconciled you by Christ's physical body through death to present you holy in his sight, without blemish and free from accusation. If you continue in your faith, established and firm, and do not move from the hope held out in the gospel. This is the gospel that you heard and that has been proclaimed to every culture under heaven, and of which I, Paul, have become a servant. And there you go. Colossians 1:15 through 23. Alrighty then, that's it for me this afternoon, and I'm going to have to say, well, goodbye, my friends, it's the time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, come back and see me again tomorrow because, well, you know, God loves you, and so do I, so come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here, and I hope you are too.